I just want to illustrate. And that's all I do, because I'm just like, if that's all I'm feeling to do, that is what I do.
I knew I didn't want to go back to school at this point in my life. I like working for myself.
It was a very stressful time, losing my job and knowing that my future was going to change.
Found that there was a lack of options for costume pieces, especially in Canada. So I decided to make my own and start selling them to others as well.
When I first started thinking of this business, I knew I wanted to reach out to people and help them with their fitness, but it has become so much more than that.
And so I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna put everything into this. Like, this is what it's gonna be. This is literally what I wanna do, what I wanna explore.
It just all kind of came together, and I felt like that was sort of a sign that maybe this was the new direction that my future was headed, that I need to get back into a creative field that was 100% under my control.
So I started my photography and videography business about 4 years ago. I do a lot of weddings, corporate gigs, photography gigs. Honestly, I just love doing a variety with the work that I'm doing. And then on the side, for my own personal projects, I love to create content that supports and empowers other women.
First piece I ever made was actually for myself. I wanted a new mermaid top and couldn't afford the $300-400 tops that I'd seen on the market. So I made my own and then decided to post it for sale. And the next day, had 4 orders for the same top.
So I probably spent a year thinking about the business. We decided that fall 2018 was when I wanted to open. So that's when I started really writing the business plan with more focus. Went to the Center for Women in Business. They're out of Mount St. Vincent University, and they were a big support. Did advising with them, did a class through them, started making connections with suppliers and looking at getting loans.
There was no stepwise process to this whatsoever. It was totally organic. It has been, like I said, a work in progress for 10 years where I've been collecting information and items. I mean, some of the items that I have in here, I've had for years. And I've, like, at times tried to get different pieces of it, like, to the market, and it would fail. And so I got really frustrated over the years. I was kind of like a mad scientist thinking, like, why doesn't anyone want this infrared tube today? I don't know. You know, 5 years ago they didn't. Today there's a lineup.
I'm really fascinated by what their motivation and inspiration is behind their businesses.
Myself! No. Honestly, this will probably make you a little bit emotional, but probably my grandmother. Because I've always looked up to her. So when I am looking for a place to draw like strength would be my grandmother, my family, my mom. They are the driving force behind everything that I have done. They've been my sole support system my entire life. So it would be them, and then people who step outside the box, people who are creating things that are really making people go, you know, what is that? Creating art, all sorts of art, different kinds of art.
My husband Eli is definitely my biggest motivator. He tells me how well I'm doing every day and encourages me every single day. He's been so amazing. When I first started, of course, it was a little crazy saying, I want to make mermaid things. I want to make costume pieces for mermaids, and he did not bat an eye.
Growing up, I always knew that it was a thing to run your own business because I saw my mom do it.
So the most challenging part so far has been wearing all of the hats, having to do everything on top of being a creative person.
When you're running a business by yourself, for yourself, realizing that you can't do everything, but you have to try and do everything.
I've had a lot of support from friends and family and other local business people, which has been incredible to see everybody willing to support a new business.
I think it's so amazing to take something that you love and turn it into a business. Especially when you have a family, it's a lot of the time kind of either career or children. I think it's so amazing to be able to combine the two.
All that comes out of me is just like, go for it.
You don't know until you start. And I always say, just start. Just start, put it out there, and get a feel for how people are reacting to what you're doing.
So I think what really encouraged me to start this project was seeing all of these women who were unsure and afraid of being able to start their own business, and I just felt like it was really important to be sharing the stories of those that were doing it.
Hey, my name is Kate and I'm the owner of the Tare shop.
My name is Sharlene, and this is the Glow Bar.
Hi, my name is Elana Camille Simovich, and I'm a lifestyle and fashion illustrator, and that's my business.
I'm Victoria Smith, and I am the founder of Fluke Boutique.
I am Korayne Romanchuk. My business is Koko Floral Design. I'm the owner, operator, dishwasher, payroll, accountant, everything. I do everything.